it's all coming together! Do you think the killer might have been hiding?
Yes, didn't I just say there was nowhere to hide?
Her personality got a hell of a lot more forceful once she stopped being a suspect.
No, there should have been a place for them to hide. A place you didn't...
What are you saying? Stop being annoying or I'm gonna make Akane bop you on the head and shut you up for good!
Here! Killer. What about the surfboard case in the closet? I'm pretty sure they could have hidden in there.
Huh? Inside the surfboard?
But the shelf it was on, it was pretty messy, don't you think? 2 surfboards were stacked on the top shelf, and there were surfboards that weren't even in a case. The killer probably did that on purpose to secure a...
Then, the killer was close to me during that time?
Yeah, they were quietly holding their breath and hiding very close to you.
Don't you mean it's always darkest under the lighthouse?
I shouldn't say things I don't understand, like, so to speak.
Anyway, the killer hid silently, and after making sure Hiyoko left, they finally left the surfboard case.
I agree with that as well.
Seriously, nobody...
There's no way the killer would leave Hiyoko by herself if they were trying to frame her. If Hiyoko was left alone and ruined the evidence the killer had planted, it would have messed up their plan. Instead, it makes more sense to think that the killer was hiding in the beach house, watching Hiyoko.
Saying whatever you want, even if you didn't ask. Alright, if you don't want to friggin' get punched, just stand still and let me punch ya! Oh, you shut up. Then, grit your teeth.
Sorry, Akane. It's not like that. Hey, Monokuma. Can I ask?
I believe Prince Shotoku was from the future. A man from the future is always directing the flow of history.
I'll listen to your story about men from the future some other time. As I recall, the body discovery announcement is made when 3 or more people discover a body, right? Is the killer also included among those 3 or more people?
Yeah, that's true, but, well, something like that is basically what it's supposed to be.
You don't sound very articulate.
Jeez! You're pretty annoying for noticing something like that! I know it sounds like an excuse, but the body discovery announcement isn't supposed to be used for deduction. It's intended to create a fair trial. It's supposed to let everyone know a body has been found.
So you're saying it's unfortunate that I used it for deduction? I understand your excuse, but depending on who actually found the body, it's possible that your 3 or more people rule could be deadly.
Well, as long as I keep things ambiguous, I can respond to situations with some flexibility.
Flexibility, huh? So what about this time? Is it 3 people including the killer or not?
Jeez, fine! You want me to say it? It doesn't include the killer this time, okay? All done.
Which means 3 people other than the killer discovered Mahiru's body.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing. I just thought it was somewhat strange. More importantly, let's get back to our original topic.
You're the one who went on a tangent!
We were just saying the killer was hiding in the surfboard case, right?
And after Hyoko ran away, the killer got to enjoy the simple life of destroying evidence.
However, before we proceed, the killer blocked the roadside door with Mahiru's body before Hyoko ran away. But what about the blood?
Now that you mention it, that
Now, let's start the argument, shall we? What did the killer do with the blood on their body?
Maybe they simply...
They couldn't use the shower, right? So washing it off would have been impossible.
They didn't have to use the shower.
Oh, what about the wetsuits in the closet? Maybe they wore one when they moved the body.
If they used something other than the shower... What did they do with the bloody wetsuit?
They cut it up and...
as someone who flushes their shit every morning, it would definitely clog the toilet!
Maybe it's the other way around. Perhaps someone other than the killer moved the body. Maybe they were able to wash it off.
What did the killer do?
Maybe they simply...
They couldn't use the so washing it off...
They didn't have to...
what about the... Maybe they wore one when they moved...
If they used something other than the shower... What did they do with the bloody wetsuit?
They cut it up and...
As someone who flushed, it would definitely clog...
Maybe it's the other... Perhaps someone other... Maybe they were able to wash it off.
What did the killer do with the blood on their body?
Maybe they simply washed it off.
They couldn't use the shower, right? So washing it off would have been... No, that's wrong!
If they just needed to wash off the blood, they didn't necessarily have to use the shower. They could have just as easily used something else.
Something... I see!
Drinks inside the refrigerator. Couldn't the killer have used those to wash off the blood?
I've seen through it. In theory, it's true there were drinks in the beach house with. However, try one bottle drink. It wouldn't be enough to wash off the blood.
I can't back down!
We can't assume they used just one drink. They could have used a bunch of them to wash it off.
Didn't I say it was impossible? There were no water. There were only flavored drinks, but if you use those to wash the blood won't come off in your body, they will leave in aromatics, especially if you use the water. That alone would raise suspicion. Didn't I say it was impossible? There were no water bottles in the
Allow me to cut through those words! There were water bottles inside the refrigerator.
How many times do I have to tell you? There were no water bottles in there whatsoever.
That was after the incident, right? but before the incident, there were water bottles in the fridge. And the killer took all of those water bottles and used them to wash the blood off their body.
So you're saying the water bottles were gone? Because they were all used? That's a logical fallacy.
It's not a fallacy. There should have been evidence inside the trash can. Evidence like a lot of thrown away plastic water bottles. Isn't that right, Chiaki?
Oh, you're right. These bottles look like they may have been filled with water.
Well, now that you mention, when I went to the beach house a few days ago, I feel like I drank one of those plastic water bottles.
Huh? You should have said so sooner. Then, the plastic water bottles were...
Dousing your body with lots of water bottles is such a simple and easy to understand explanation.
It seems you've realized who the killer is. See? Just as I thought.
Is that...
Let me ask, who might that be?
The only one! Heko, is it you?
Hey! What are you being quiet for? They're accusing you of being the killer!
Then I should ask you this. Why do you believe I'm the killer?
I remember when we were all meeting up to go to the beach.
You saw her at the diner! You never saw her near the beach house, right? So maybe she really was swimming!
No one even saw her swimming. Huh?
After I ran into you bastards at the diner, I crossed paths with her on my way home. So there's no doubt.
Hold on. You told me you didn't see anyone. Don't try to tell me you forgot about that.
Yeah, the roadside door. Or was blocked. And if it's impossible to leave from the beachside without leaving footprints, then how the fuck did the killer escape?
Why are you all fired up, for you?
I see!
If the roadside and beachside doors aren't an option, the only other thing I can... Well, nothing really. Except...
Littering is prohibited. Even if it might be evidence, rules are still rules.
You see? There's no way they'd be able to...
No, they just have...
Chiaki, don't fall asleep on us! We just said they couldn't use an
You did? I thought you were saying they couldn't dispose of an object. I see! You don't have to throw it away if you can just hide it somewhere on your body. Huh? Heka was wearing a swimsuit, remember? And if you say she hid it in her special place, I'll stab you in yours! No!
Peko, you carry that bamboo sword.
Danganronpa.
Peko, you carry that bamboo sword on your back at all times, right? If I recall correctly, you had it then too. Despite the fact that you had a swimsuit on, you were still wearing your bamboo sword.
Are you saying she used that bamboo sword to escape through the window?
Yeah, Peko used that bamboo sword as a step stool and escaped out the window.
Sword as a step stool? You see? I knew it! I knew it was a ninja! Didn't I tell ya? A ninja could have climbed that easily! Ninjas know a climbing trick where they lean their sword against a wall and use the handguard as a step stool. Whoa!
Miss Sonia, ninjas only exist in Japan.
Well, it is a bamboo sword, but I'm sure a slender girl like Peko could easily use it to climb.
Well, Peko, do you have anything?
Hold on a sec, you bastard! You're saying she used her sword as a step stool and went out the fucking window? Then what about the sword? It would have been left in the shower room and she wouldn't have been able to recover it, dumbass!
Fuyuhiko?
Shut up! Just shut the fuck up and answer me! If you have an answer, then fucking give it to me! If she used the bamboo sword as a step stool, it would have been left behind! Got proof, you bastard? I'll sell your fucking organs! That's obviously impossible! You're pissing me off! Shut up! Shut up! Don't fuck with me! Got proof, you bastard? Shut up! Shut bastard! Don't fuck with me! You're pissing me off! Got proof, you bastard? That's obviously impossible! Bastard! Got proof, you bastard? I'll sell your fucking organs! You're pissing me off! Don't fuck with me! You're pissing me off! Bastard! Shut up! Shut up! Got proof, you bastard? I'll sell your fucking organs! That's obviously impossible! You're pissing me off! Shut up! Shut up! If she used the bamboo sword as a step stool, it would have been left behind! This is the end!
If she used her bamboo sword as a step stool, she could have recovered it with her sword bag. When she leaned her sword against the wall to use as a step stool, she tied her sword bag to it. And after she climbed up to the window, as long as she hauled the bag up toward her, she would have been able to recover her bamboo sword.
I see! Not just the bamboo sword, but... You got it, you bastard!
It's fine.
Huh?
I said it's fine. Saying anything more would just be an exercise in futility.
Among flowers, the cherry blossom. Among men, the samurai. I commend your decisiveness, at least. Very well. If you admit it, this ends now. Let's cast our votes.
Agreed.
Hold on.
Can it wait until after the vote?
This is important, and it relates to the voting. It's about Pecco's motive.
My motive?
In the end, you had no connection to the events depicted in Twilight Syndrome murder case, right? Then, why did you kill Mahiru?
So it's about that. I must say, it was for the sake of justice. In order to protect the justice of this world. I do not sully my hands to satisfy personal grudges. There is only one reason I kill. For the sake of protecting justice. Justice is what makes humans human. It's a virtue that human beings... we should be proud of. Justice is the eternal sun, and the enduring moon, the protective father, and the smiling mother. Hello! Earth to Pecco! If justice ever disappeared from this world, the world would immediately freeze, and people's smiles would vanish. I will not allow that!
It's fine, just stop it!
Justice must always be there to guide us, to shine bright above our heads.
I'm telling you to stop it!
So I must fight, I must continue to fight to protect justice. Could she be? As the light of justice shines upon my mask, I expose the hearts of malevolent evil. Justice complete! The center of justice that is pierced by justice. The lead star of justice that shines in the night sky. That would be me. Sparkling justice! Now then, let's execute justice!
What? What the fuck?
Peko, what are you doing?
I am sparkling justice. In the name of sparkling, shining justice, I have come to deliver justice. What's going on?
Peko finally snapped!
Everyone, please be careful! Sparkling Justice is a serial killer who claims to be an ally of justice. Clad in her various hero masks, she is a serial killer who exclusively targets other criminals. She is supposed to be...
An ally of justice?
So that's why you're wearing a mask!
This mask is the dividing line. Just like various idols, the sun is revered because it lies just beyond your grasp. Justice should also be the same.
I don't get it, but... This is...
This is turning out to be a surprising turn of events! Hey! Now's not the time for you to be sleeping! Take a look! It's a killer! Huh? So what's your answer to my previous...
This world must always be bathed in the evil, must be eliminated immediately. No matter what, I must not overlook evil.
Evil? Are you saying...
If you knew about that incident, then you must have played the game. Am I right?
And because of that, I was able to find the killer's accomplice hiding on this island like a sewer rat.
Then...
To protect justice, of course. In order to protect justice, I have become its merciless sword and executed justice.
Holy crap! She's such a stereotypical
Peko,
My true identity. I have already forgotten who I am. It just shows my determination. My determination to protect by throwing away what's I'm willing to become anybody to shower this world with justice.
I can't stand this anymore! Let's just end this farce already!
let's go over this incident one more time and then let's end this.
Danganronpa.
Here's everything that happened in this case. The incident began this morning when Mahiru spoke to Hyoko. Mahiru most likely played Twilight Syndrome murder case. The video game provided she probably wanted to discuss it. However, someone else the letter Mahiru received told her to come. And with absolutely the metal, the bat was brought down onto the back of Mahiru's head, and with that, however, by moving Mahiru's foot, they used plastic water bottles. We can assume they carried the bottles to the shower room before the sequence of events had happened. In place of showering, they will have... The killer hid inside the surfboard case that they had already emptied beforehand. After some time had passed, she made plans to see Mahiru, who lay dead right in front of her. From the shock and panic of being considered a murder suspect, Hyoko fled from the beach house. Because of that, she left footprints in the sand. Everything was a trap set by the killer to frame her. After Hyoko left, the killer and placed a gummy that they brought with them to ship our side. The bamboo sword they always carry with them. The killer took the bamboo sword out of its bag, tied the bag to the sword's handle, and used the sword as a step stool to reach the small window while holding the sword bag in their hand. As long as they're able to reach the window, all they had to do was pull the bag to and so the killer left the beach house and appeared before us as if nothing had happened. But their wet hair and swimsuit didn't dry right away. There also weren't any towels at the beach house. So when the killer met up with us, so how about it? This is the truth behind the incident you caused. Isn't that right, Peko Pekoyama?
I see. And what of it?
She's like totally cool with it.
I haven't done anything to be ashamed of.
What are you saying?
Wrong! I punished evil in the name of justice. That's no reason to condemn me.
Whatever. Let's hurry.
There's no justice can never be killed. You should all know that as well.
What are you saying?
To protect what's most important to you. You understand?
I don't get it. I don't get it at all.
Then I shall be direct. Justice must carry on in order to keep justice. To keep me alive, you all must give up your lives.
Are you serious?
It's not serious. It's justice! If I fall here, who will combat the evils of this world? Now, follow your hearts of hurry and carry on justice!
Give me a break! Who's gonna die?
If we let Peko go, we're all gonna get killed!
For the sake of grand justice, a few sacrifices are unavoidable. Don't worry. The
I can't stand it. However.
Onokuma, the boat!
I've heard your story! Well, now then, please pull the lever and who will be chosen as the blackened? Will...
Pardon me, can we please have a little more time?
Continue.
That...
As a serial killer enthusiast, you're wondering if Petco is really sparkling.
Hey, Miss Sonia isn't a serial killer enthusiast.
That makes her an enthusiast.
Honestly, it felt strange. There's a distinct difference between what we know about sparkling justice and Petco. You know, Sonia described sparkling justice.
Justice complete! The center of justice that is pierced by justice! The lead star of justice that shines in the night sky! That would be me!
The
article was written in their native...
If she had it translated,
Huh? Yes, the magazine... So, Sparkling Justice's catchphrase was no doubt written in Spanish, which means the journalist and Sparkling Justice...
From Spain?
What?!
Peko, you're not Sparkling Just.
Or, you insist that you're Sparkling...
Would you be able to do that?
It appears that the time has come for this mask to come off. However, that's perfectly fine. It's no longer necessary. And even if you find out now, my duty has already been finished. My duty as a tool has already been completed in full.
Uh-huh? Looks like she's...
That mask has fulfilled its purpose, just as I have.
What do you mean? Fulfilled its purpose? Too late?
Now that you've already cast your votes,
Hey, be clearer!
I have no purpose.
She called herself a tool.
Of course.
I see. I finally understand. I mean, besides Peko and Hiyoko, someone else.
Someone else?
There is proof that establishes that fact. Try to remember. I see!
Are you talking about the
Yep, that's right. I mean, didn't Monokuma say so earlier? That announcement is made when at least, and in this particular case, if that's the case, it would mean only Hiyoko and Kazuichi discovered the bot.
I see.
So that means they're...
Plus, that's such a vital clue that it could alter the outcome of the trial. Like an accomplice for...
No.
Huh?
Yes. From your basic... That means I'm just a simple tool.
Therefore, that person would have...
You're the only one! Is it for Yuriko?
But even if it's the motive, it's just... Would you call a game like that...
I can prove it with this! I didn't think it was necessary to confirm it if it didn't have anything to do with Mahiru's murder, but... There's no doubt that game is based on actual events. That much is clear if you saw the ending prize. The photos awarded for beating the game are not actual in-game screenshots. They're all actual photos, with the surrounding scenery cropped out. You knew all along, Fuyuhiko, didn't you? You knew whether or not the first victim in the game was actually your little sister, right? Because whoever beat the game first will receive the ending prize. It was the envelope, right? The person who received the ending prize. That was you, wasn't it?
If you were shown a photograph of your sister's dead body, you'd have no choice but to believe it. Even so, you wanted to deny the truth. That's why you sent those photos to Mahiru to confirm it.
Hey! Why are we talking about Fuyuhiko? Who cares? 'Cause Peko is the killer, right? But he already voted.
That's why I told you. You're all too late. As I said before, I exist as nothing more than a tool. I had no motive for killing Mahiru. No reason to kill. Not even the will to kill. I was simply used as a tool. As long as I am a tool, I cannot defy my orders.
Hey! What's going on? Can anyone give me a simpler explanation?
It means I'm not the killer. The true killer, who used me as their weapon to kill Mahiru Koizumi, was Fuyuhiko Kuzuryu.
What?
What the hell?
I see. That's what you were aiming for all along.
No, I have no aim. But my young master does. My young master planned this from the start.
Young master?
That is the truth of this case. I'm sure you realize it by now, but it's too late. You can...
Echo's allegation.
In that case, the person who gets to live is...
Just